Good day, Father Matt Williams here in my parked car. I hope you're doing well. We're beginning with the end in mind. And the end in mind is that we want to become saints. We want to join the communion of saints forever. The word saints can be an acronym. We've been looking at S, which was self-mastery, A, which is anointed. Now we're going to look at I. And I stands for I am. When God called Moses, when he called him to lead his people out of the slavery under Pharaoh in Egypt, God revealed his name to Moses. He said his name was Yahweh, which means I am who am, or I am. I am is the name of God, revealed and given to Moses in the desert in Egypt. I am. You'll notice that in the acronym for saint, or the letter I, comes right in the middle of the word saint, which is so appropriate because God's supposed to be the center of our lives. If we study the saints and look at them, God was their number one. They sought to live the first commandment, right? Which is the first of the two great commandments. Love God with all their mind, heart, strength, and soul, right? God was number one. God was the center of their lives. And so as we begin to reflect on I am, is the I am, the great I am, our God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, is God the center of your life? Is he number one? And if he's not number one, what does he come after? We have to ask ourselves that question. If God's not number one, what does he come after? What do I value more than God? And if it's people, say even family, I value my family more than God, they're number one over God, then ultimately what we're saying then is that my family's opinions and my family's direction is more important than what God's direction and what God thinks in my life. That's what we could be saying. A lot of people think, well, if I don't love my family first and I love them second, then I'm not giving my family my full love and there's something off there. But that's actually not good thinking. That's actually wrong. To love God will make you a better lover in every aspect of your life. To love God first doesn't make you love your family less. It actually empowers you to love your family greater. When you seek to become more Christ-like, you will love your family as you love Jesus. You're only able to love because God gives you the grace to love. Place God at the center of your life. Maybe something you can reflect on today as you look at your time, your talent, and your treasure. The time in the course of your day, the gifts that God has given you, the wealth, the things that you have in your life. How does your faith in God inspire you to use those things each day? Do we look to God on how we spend our time each day? Do we look to God on how we place our gifts, our talents at the service of God and others? Do we look to God on how to spend our treasure, especially in taking care of God's poor and his needy? If God is the center of our lives, then our time, our talent, and treasure, we will look to those things. We will look to God to inspire us how to use those things for the good of others and to glorify God. Make God number one in your life today. Ask him to be your number one. Ask him for the grace to make him the center of your life. For he is the great I am, and he is the center of our worship now, and he is the center of life and love and happiness and joy of the saints in heaven. God bless you.